I'm so excited about my new setup. Whoa, look at that. I can totally shoot in the dark now.
Guys, so first things you're going to need is a wire wreath. Then you're going to need, of course, zip ties. You find out why, some tape, some scissors, got some aluminum foil, some wax paper. Do not use parchment paper, I'll tell you why later. And a lead rope light you can get from a light or home and supply stores, and some cotton paper as your base. So I'm just making a circumference with my scissors in and out, so the internal one and the external one, and then I'm cutting around that outline I drew out with my scissors. You can use a marker if you want to be more efficient. I just decided to use the scissors. The inner part, you might need a utility knife. I did not have one on me, so I had to use like a regular knife to cut the inner part. Guys, if you hear me sniffing, I'm still recovering from like a sinus infection, so don't judge me. Anyway, so thank you. I'm just gonna wrap around this cutout with foil paper. You do that all around. The point of the foil paper is to act as a reflector, so the light is focusing on you or whatever the object is. Just take around little pieces, little 10 centimeters, and just wrap it all around. Of course, you can secure yours with some tape. So now, guys, I'm just going in and putting the lead rope light through the first part, through the wire wreath, and securing with some zip ties. I got the rope light from Canadian Tire or Home Depot, any regular home supply store, or you can just purchase it online. And you can buy your wreath at Walmart in the flower section, or online again, guys. I think I bought mine for like $8 Canadian. So I got my voice. Okay, zip ties all around. So at every, say, 5 centimeters, I just put a zip tie, and I kept making a circle all around the length of the lead rope, and making sure to not space it out too much between each length. So I put the zip tie through the wire wreath, and then I secure the rope light down and make sure it's tight. So I just kept doing that for every 5 to 10 centimeters, it depends, and making sure I was layering it like a brick, so I wasn't putting a zip tie right next to another one. Instead, will be in the next space available, if that makes any sense. And the reason I did that is just so that zip ties are not touching each other and creating like a bulky layer. I hope that makes sense. Okay guys, another tip to be aware of is to make sure you're layering your lead rope light on the convex side of the wire wreath, pretty much the side that bulges out instead of the concave side that bulges inwards, just to make sure your light is shining towards you and not back into the reflectors, if that makes sense. Just watch what I'm doing, guys, and you will not miss it. So again, make sure you're securing it with a lot of zip ties. Now that I'm done, I'm just going to cut through all my zip ties because I don't need all that extra, plastic. And then after that, I'm going to go in with a nail file, or pretty much an emery board. Of course, keep your workspace clean. Or sandpaper if you have that. Just make sure it's not sharp and like it doesn't hurt anyone, especially you. And then when I make sure it's all smoothed out, guys, look at my work face. So when I make sure it's all smoothed out, I will proceed to the next step, which is to attach the wreath to the base, of course, because yeah, we have to connect that. And I'm doing that with a zip tie. So I'm taking the zip tie through 1 or 2 of the wire wreath lines and taking it all around the reflector base we had created earlier, and just doing another 5 or 6 or 7 of those. It depends on how you're crazy with zip ties. And just do that all around the board, and then cut that again, and of course file it down to make sure it's smooth, guys, no injuries. And this is the final major step where you have to wrap the two connecting parts with wax paper. So I just cut it into little rectangles, and the same way I cut my foil paper, and I'm gonna wrap it around. Very easy, guys. I'm wrapping it around with tape. So like I said earlier, you don't want to use parchment paper, but because for some reason it has that oily feel and tape will not attach to it. I tried everything, so I had to, like, you know, learn from that mistake. Try to use glue. Yeah, right, it's parchment paper. So I resorted to the old method of attaching with zip ties, and that seemed to work for this one. So yeah, that's what I did. Cut again, and then make sure it was held through, and I held the final part where the light comes out of it again with a zip tie, just to make sure it's secure. And then, guys, it looks good. It's ready. It works. So you guys just wait and see how I stand it.
So guys, this is the finished product of the Diva ring light. I just attach it to like the back of my tripod, and I place my camera on my phone, with depends on what I'm shooting with right here. It is amazing. Like, I wish I'll try to show you guys the difference and you see. But yeah, you should make your own, and let me know if I inspired you to make yours today. Look at it. Excited look. And if I have left a 40 smile on your face, guys, signify by giving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel, and, you know, go out there, give the universe a smile, and what you give you one right back. Till next time, it's your girl JD. Bye, guys.